Greetings, Libra family members, and welcome to my YouTube channel, One Who Sees Tarot. This is going to be a general reading for the astrological sign or members of the astrological sign family Libra, and this is for the month of June 2017. Before I get started, let me please take a moment to thank all of you. I really feel encouraged. As you know, my YouTube channel is new, and this is only our third month, and yet I'm really encouraged by the many comments that I'm getting, very pleasant, thank you, and encouraging. And also the amount of likes, thank you so much. And I'm also impressed with the amount of people that have subscribed. I'm encouraged to continue doing what I'm doing, and thank you all so much. I want to say thank you to you, and I want to say it in a tangible way. So two things I want to do. I want to say thank you to you in a tangible way. In addition, I want us to get to know each other a little better. And so with regard to making that happen, I need to go ahead and extend an offer to you. And the offer is that for the first 100 people that would request a reading for the month of June, I will provide a full-length reading for half price. Just so I could say thank you, and so we can get to know each other a little bit better as well. So I'll give the information at the end of the program. And those of you that want to book a reading, I'm looking forward to it. Okay, let's start right with our astrological perspective, first of all. So I just want to talk about the two moons. That's it, because I'm not an astrologer. So let's just talk about the two moons, because that's going to certainly help shape the month that we're in, Libra. So on the 9th of June, you have a full moon. Full moon is going to be in your in your third house. It's going to be in your third house, which is the house of siblings. It's also the house of communications. It's also the house of if you want to travel in short distances, not long distances. But that's what the full moon is going to bring energy. It's going to bring some concern. So here's what happens. What I think might be happening for some of you is you might get to a place around the 9th where you need to say something to one of your siblings. You may need to say something that you need to clear up. Maybe something is finally coming to the surface and you need to get it straight. So that's a good time to do it, and I think that it's a positive time to do it. On the 24th of the month, you're going to experience a new moon. Now, the new moon does just what it says. It brings new beginnings, new perspectives, fresh ideas, and it also brings energy. And this is going to be happening in your 10th house. So in your 10th house is not just your reputation and how the world sees you. That's one part of it, but it also is your career, your vocation, your profession. So you're going to get some new ideas about enhancing or expanding your profession, your careers, your vocation. Libra family members, let's move right into your sacred tarot reading. I've shuffled the cards quite a number of times, and I also have anointed the cards, and I also have invoked the spirit guide, and I see some beautiful dynamics happening for Libra family members. I do see where some of you are coming out of a place where perhaps money was not flowing as much as you wanted it to. Money was not flowing as readily as you had hoped that it would. However, I do see where you're getting ready to take a trip. Some of you are getting ready to take a flight, and maybe even a few flights. Maybe this summer is going to be a time when some of you are going to be in a position, even though, as I said, money was not flowing as readily as you wanted it to. But some of you are going to be taking some nice trips. And these trips are flying trips. These are trips long distance. So as I said, in several of my readings, when I see this particular card, when the Spirit shows me this card, it means that this card actually says not necessarily just one trip. It could be one, or it could be a couple of trips. Alrighty? There's a masculine energy that is right in your center as well. Some of you are right in the circle of a masculine energy that has resources. So this person, if those of you that are looking for the masculine energy, the masculine complement, that energy, that entity is right in your center. It's right there. And this person has resources. So it's nothing wrong with having a person that has resources of their own. They certainly can contribute, and the two of you together could have a happy time and a happy life. So I just wanted to mention that. Libra family members, on the other hand, some of you are, there's some love that's coming. There's love that's coming. And that love that's that you want, or that love that you are hoping for, it may not necessarily be the one for you. I do see that. So as I said, and I don't mean to be ambiguous, yes, I do see a masculine energy right in your center. But right next to it, I also see love that is not necessarily the one for you. So this could be that masculine energy. Yeah, he's there, and he has his own resource, and he looks impressive, a nice catch. But at the same time, this may not be the love that you want. He may not be able to give you what you need and what you desire. Okay, let's go forward. Libra family members, some of you are being advised that you need to return to school. Some of you are really dragging your feet on this school issue. When I say school, it doesn't necessarily mean classroom. It could be seminars, it could be webinars, it could be courses where you're going to get some certification. Whatever it is for you, the Spirit is showing me this card that indicates you need to go and get some more skills. When you get additional skills, those skills are going to enhance and enlarge your abilities and your potential to make more money. So Libra family members, those of you that have been struggling with money, part of it has to do with you going back to school. Even if, as I said, it doesn't have to be classes. It could be courses. It could be a course online. It could be a certification. In addition, those of you that are in school, you need to buckle down and get it done, because this card is in reverse, indicating that either your energy needs to go to school, return to school, or do a better job in school while you are there. Libra family members, you are getting ready to receive some news, and that news that you're getting ready to receive is going to be a healthy piece of news. It's going to give you some mental health, some mental clarity. So something that has been that you have been confused about, I was going to say ambiguous, but something that has been perhaps not clear, you're going to gain some clarity, and it's coming. Information is coming. Libra family members, for some of you, there is love being offered. So as I said, and I don't mean to even give any impression that I'm talking double talk. No. There is a masculine energy in your center, and right next to it, that card is indicating that this may not necessarily be the one for you, but there is love coming for Libra family members. There is love coming, because I see a love being offered to you. In addition, I also see an end to your sleepless nights for some of you who have been suffering, going through some emotional trauma. Well, there's going to be an end to your sleepless nights. It's going to subside. Some of you Libra family members who are desirous of having a child, and I think this came up in the last month's reading as well. This card indicates, the Spirit has laid this card out indicating that some of you will find yourselves expecting a child. Congratulations, because the way this card is laid out, it doesn't mean expecting a child or finding out that you're pregnant and you don't want to be pregnant. This is expecting a child, and it's a surprise, and it's a pleasant surprise. So Libra family members, congratulations to you if that fits your needs and your desires. In your center, once again, Libra family members, the Spirit Guide is saying to me, showing me that there's good things coming for you. There is some good stuff coming for you, and we don't want you to lose your patience. You do have to wait for a few minutes, though. And this waiting period is because There are some things in the universe, or there are some things in your future that have to click. Some things have to get in their rightful place so they can be there as you progress into your future. So Libra family members, just be patient, please. And what's going to happen in addition to that, not only are you getting ready to emerge from this waiting period with some full illumination, you're going to emerge with a mental illumination. You're gonna say, aha, now I see what that was about. So there's some good stuff coming for you. There's money, there's love, there's health. You do have to wait, but the waiting period is almost over, Libra family members. It's almost over. And some of you may have had the experience where you receive news about a job or about a promotion, and it may not have been favorable at this time. And there's a possibility that it may not be favorable, or it may have not been favorable because those skills are not there, because you lack some expertise that you are quite capable of achieving, but you will have to discipline yourself and apply yourself to school. Some of you you're being advised that you need to hold on to your money. You are being advised you need to budget a little better, Libra family members. It's a need for you to balance. So some of you are out of balance. Some of you are spending too much, spending too quickly, spending haphazardly, foolishly, frivolously. And then some of you are being advised, hold on to your money. Let's get a budget in place. You want some things in life. Well, you can achieve them, but you have to put a plan in place. I also see the Spirit Guide is showing me a card that indicates that some of you are going to have to let some things go. So as you move forward in your life, as you progress for the next 4 to 6 weeks, there are some things you're going to have to let go of. And the good thing about letting some things go is that when you let things go and you allow yourself to go through a transformation where you have to adjust to not having those things, some of us even babysit our miseries. We actually hold on. We actually metaphorically, we actually stay married. I'm not talking about marriages. I'm saying that metaphorically, you actually stay married to your problem as opposed to letting it go. There's a transformation that some of you are going to have to go through. You're going to have to change the way you see things. You're going to have to change the way you understand things. But that transformation is going to take you from a caterpillar to a butterfly. So you're going to have to accept that and allow it. Some of you are experiencing or will experience some challenges in your home front, some challenges in your foundation, in your structure, in the way home is set up. So some of you will be experiencing a possible shift. I don't want to say breakup. That could be a harsh word. It could sound harsh and turn you off. I don't want to turn you off, but I do want to give you truth and tell you that it does look like the Spirit is showing me that there's going to be some disturbance in that family structure for some of you. And as that disturbance comes, once again, and the other cards that are right next to it are saying the same thing. But let this thing go. Whatever this thing is, it has to shift, it has to change, and has to be readjusted in your life. When you let it go, believe it or not, when you let it go, it's going to make you, that experience is going to make you even stronger. And the Spirit Guide is showing me that experience is going to make you even stronger. As I said to you that there's some news coming that's going to give you mental clarity, so that's in your advice section. And the advice is listen. Pay attention. Wait a minute. Keep looking. It's coming. There's news coming. Because what's happening is that this is not the time for you to wallow in self-pity. Don't drown in self-pity. Don't sit there, just sort of like waiting and, you're just waiting in the water. You're just in the water of self-pity. This is not that time. This is not that time. And yes, some of you may experience a masculine energy that really is attractive and sexy and all that. And that energy may go in a different direction for some of you. So the Spirit Guide is showing me that. In addition, the Spirit Guide is saying to me to tell you, stop giving away so much of your resources, time, money, and energy. Stop giving away so much of your time, money, and energy. hold on to some of that for yourself, because some of you are in a position where you need assistance. And that assistance I don't sense that it's coming for you. And it certainly is not coming as quickly as you need it. In your environment, some of you are being advised that you have to go back to some things. So in other words, there are some things in your, it doesn't have to be, well, it is the past, but it's not as if you have to go back and dig up stuff, old relationships and try to make peace with those relations. It's not that. Don't go back that way. Go back in your past and think about when you were happier and when you were more fulfilled as a person. That's the kind of energy I'm talking about. Go back in your past. Pull up some of those energies. Pull up some of those things that were beneficial to you. Not that you have to go back and try and apologize to someone you used to go with 20 years ago. You don't have to do that. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that if you want to achieve your goals, because right now you're looking at life and you're saying, you know what, I'm not achieving my goals fast enough. I'm not getting there fast enough. Well, give it a moment. Like I said, you're almost there, Libra. It's right around the corner for you, and it's all good. There's good stuff coming, but you have to let go of some things, number one. And number two, you're going to get to a place. You're going to get to a place right now. You're going to have to go back and think about some things that made you happier. Think about a reframing of your mentality. Think about reframing the way you see things. So right now you may be a little bit, you may have gotten a little bit corrupted, so to speak. You may not be as pure and as enthusiastic as you were and as optimistic as you were. So that's the type of energy I'm talking about going back and getting. For some of you Libra family members, I do see love. Very nice. I do see a love relationship. And the love relationship that is coming, and in fact, the love relationship is around you. It's happening. So in other words, some of you are dating, or as my mom used to say, courting. Some of you are dating, or I believe in your generation, you say talking to, or whatever. So some of you are having a little lightweight relationship. That relationship, you can trust it because it's going to emerge and it's going to evolve into something very nice. It's going to be a good love affair coming your way. The Spirit Guide is showing me to tell some of you, I see you. The Spirit is saying, I see you budgeting. I see you balancing. I see you holding on to your money. You're going to be okay in a few minutes, but you're going to have to go through this little spot where you're going to be budgeting and balancing. Have to do that. Have to do that. I have to tell some of you Libra family members that some of you are getting ready to experience a job that you wanted, something that you applied for. Some of you are going to have to accept that you're not going to get this particular position, that this is not the time for you. But I will say this to you in the way of encouragement. When one door closes, 5 or 6 other doors will open. So what you don't get, and I talked about you going back to school, what you don't get has something to do with you going back to school and getting some more skills. It does have something to do with that. And if you would apply yourself and, put your shoulder to the wheel and actually push a little bit, push yourself, you can get to where you want to be in life. Libra family members, there's a masculine energy. That masculine energy actually could be you. And that masculine energy it's actually going in a different direction. And the reason why why it's worth noting, or how can you tell if this is you or if this is the someone in your life that's going in a different direction, is because this masculine energy is an intelligent person. This person is very cranial, if you will. This person is well read and articulate, and this person is going in a different direction. And part of this going in a different direction could have something to do with the transformation that you have to accept. So sometimes when we're going through something, we don't want to accept it, but you know what? Sometimes you don't have a choice. You have to accept it. And once again, there's a masculine energy that's going in a different direction. It's going in a different direction than it was going, and that's for others of you. And this masculine energy is a masculine energy of a wise person, a person that is either older than you. It could be a person with a beard, or it could be a person that is in your age group, but the person was, or at least you thought they were very wise and knowledgeable. So that person is going in a different direction. But the good thing is, that's a good thing that that person's going in a different direction. So as I said, the good thing is that is a good thing, because this relationship that you're experiencing is unhealthy. But I do see, and it's a good thing, because this relationship is ending, which means this is an end to an unhealthy relationship, Libra family members. Let it go. I do see you come into a place where you will be able to stack your paper. You will be able to hold on to your money. I do see you looking at your money as it's growing. So this is a good thing. I also do see you making a good choice for yourself. You're going to be making some good choices. So while you're sitting there pondering, saying, I don't know if I should do this or that, when you finally do it, you're going to make the right choice for yourself, Libra family members. The Spirit Guide is showing me that there's all confidence in you and your decision making. I do see where some of you, though, perhaps need to work a little better with groups. Perhaps you need to be a little more open-minded as you work with the public. Some of you are, there are experts in your environment, and these experts want to assist you. They want to invest in you. And that's an investment of time, money, or energy, or just wisdom. And you're being a little reluctant. You're not really listening to them. And I know you have your own strength, Libra, and you have your own wisdom and intelligence, but none of us know everything. Okay? Libra family members, this has been your June reading, June 2017. I hope that it has shed a light in a dark corner of your life, and I hope that it has given you some encouragement. So now, once again, I want to mention this offer for the first 100 people only. So for the first 100 people that would reach out to me through my email, onewhosees4you@yahoo.com, onewhosees4you@yahoo.com, and request a full-length reading for half of the price of my normal price. Okay? I'm looking forward to providing a reading for you. Please reach out to me, even if you don't want a reading and you just want a spiritual consultation, or you want me to affirm or pray with you on something. I'm more than happy to do that. It is my pleasure to use my gift to help the public. Thank you so much. Come on and get your private reading. Talk to you later, Libra.